This has been a cold and snowy winter in Colorado, but experts say bark beetles have been snug as a bug.
Really, middle of the winter, they're just sitting under the bark, riding all this out.
Entomologist Dan West says it takes extreme cold to kill the mountain pine beetle and the spruce beetle, our state's most damaging bark bugs. Negative 35 degrees or colder would do it, which we have seen in Colorado this season, but only for a few hours at a time. He says it can take up to 24 hours for those temps to penetrate the protective bark of a tree. So the cold has little impact on the bark beetles while they're hunkered down over the winter, but the cold can catch them off guard in the spring.
We really would love to see in May or in April again these wide swings in variability in temperatures. That's when we'll really start to see some of the cold-induced mortality that we want.
West also says that some bark beetles can move down to the forest floor and use the snowpack as insulation, but that winter blanket might become the insect's worst enemy when it melts.
Because tree health and the ability of these bark beetles to attack these trees is correlated directly with the amount of precipitation that we have and the amount of resin that these trees are able to produce, which really push these beetles out of their attack.
And so far, this winter is looking good for thirsty trees. Colorado snowpack is finishing January with the highest level in 6 years. Meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen, 9 News.
And West also says that urban tree pests like the Ips beetle and the emerald ash borer have some interesting characteristics that help keep them safe in the winter. You can find out more about each insect's winter techniques in a report on 9news.com.